So, hello everybody and welcome to the BizMums Holiday Marketing webinar. My name is Michelle Childs. Hello, if we've not met before. I am the founder of BizMums, and if you don't know much about BizMums, if you just find out about BizMums, BizMums is a national networking and support organisation for mums in business. We are almost 5 years old in a couple of weeks, yay, which is super exciting. And we do tons of online training, support. And we also run lots of meetups as well. So if you're in an area where we have meetups, we have nearly 90 now all across the UK. There's lots of opportunities there, and you can find out more on the website and stuff, or you can get in touch with me. I can tell you more about that. But tonight we are here to talk about the festive season. Yay! I was gutted that my Christmas jumpers are in the attic, and I thought if I asked him to go and get the Christmas box down now, he's gonna think I've gone mad. So I'll just go with a red top instead. I was hoping to have had the Christmas hat on and everything, but couldn't do that. But yeah, so it might seem a little bit early to me. I'm like, oh, Christmas and festive already, but now's the time you need to think about this with your marketing. Because for lots and lots and lots of you, the biggest opportunities for your year really are coming up now. This is when people start to spend their money. They're buying gifts, they're wanting to get healthy and fit, ready for Christmas, or it depending on what type of business you're in, it could be that actually the period leading up to Christmas and the period after Christmas, New Year, again, is a huge opportunity for you. And it's all about getting organised and looking for opportunities, and that's what we're going to do. Tonight, I'm going to be covering 7 tips for marketing your business in the holiday season and helping you with some tips. But at the end, I'm also going to be talking about a free challenge that we're going to be running next week. So if you're a BizMums member, if you've been part of BizMums, you will know about the challenges that we run. And we run them in the members group. So we've run a marketing plan challenge in the past. The last month we did a social media plan challenge. This month we've done a customer experience challenge. Next month we're doing a manifesting money challenge. And the challenges are just a really good way to get little snippets, breaking it down, actionable steps to achieving your goals and just to getting organised and getting all this stuff sorted for your business. So the holiday marketing plan challenge is going to work over next week. It'll be 5 days, so Monday to Friday. Every day there's a Facebook group that I've set up for it, so I'll share the link for that at the end. And each day we'll be breaking down 5 steps. And at the end of it, you'll have a clear idea of exactly who you're going to be marketing to, when, what, and exactly how, and how you can perhaps automate some of it as well. So you can focus on the business side of things and not have to focus so much with the promotion. You've got to crack on with doing all the things else that you need to do to keep your business running. But at the same time, you've got to drive traffic and you've got to get sales in. So we're going to get all that organized. So I'll share the link with you for that at the end. But yeah, so 7 tips to help you to get started and just to give you some ideas. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So yeah, so the holiday season, it will be here before you know it. It's crept up so quickly. And if you don't start getting your marketing ready, you will miss out on lots of sales. And like I said, if you're kind of last minute and thinking, oh my God, it's Black Friday next week, what are we going to do now? Or it's, understanding when people are needing to buy Christmas presents for and all the rest of it, getting organised can really, really help. So number 1. This is a tip that lots of the BizMums who know me well will have heard me talk about a lot, but I can't stress this enough. Knowing your target market is so important, and especially when it comes to Christmas, helping your customers identify you as the person that they can buy their presents for, and helping them understand and making it just easy for them. So like, do you need to buy a present for your mum or your aunt or your brother or somebody who's, we've got some businesses who are great because they specifically target people who find it difficult to buy presents for people. And they have like crafty businesses and they make really unique products. So you can put that in your marketing. You can tell people like, this is going to be great for your niece or your nan or your auntie, or are you looking for a present for so-and-so? So knowing your target market of who are wanting to buy your items, but also who they might be buying them for Christmas, which is slightly different to your normal marketing, because normally you are looking to market to people directly. Whereas when it's coming to the festive season, you need to think about it for actually who might be buying. So you might change your marketing. So it might not be for the women that you would normally market to. It actually might be to the husbands. You know, and are they or the wives are looking for a gift? How can you make it easy for the husbands to buy for the wife and get what it is that she wants? So once you can identify this, once you can know specifically who you're going to be targeting through the holiday season, then that's going to really, really help you. It's okay as well to have to narrow it down and to get a smaller target market. That's fine. Don't worry. A big concern people have is, oh, what if, you know, if I'm only going to target the husbands of women who live in my local area who are the age between 35 and 45, that's going to cut out everybody else and all the women and da, 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 da. Don't worry about that. You will attract those people to you anyway, but you're just going to be really specific about who you're talking to and specific promotions and things that you can run. And you can have different promotions running, you can have different marketing going on. So don't worry about that. So that's number one, is get clear on who you want to be marketing to over the festive season. Okay, step two. And if you let's come back to this quickly. If you join in with the challenge, we're going to get this nailed for you next week. And you'll have the help of the group and the support. It's going to be like a bit of a mini mastermind as well. So you're going to have the help of the support in the group to get this clear as well. And we can brainstorm ideas and give you feedback as well on this. So, and if you're a member, Biz Mums member, you'll already have access to the ideal customer module. And so you can get that and have a look at that as well. And if you've done it already for your normal ideal customer, you could do it again for your Christmas ideal customer, because that might be, or your festive ideal customer, because that might be slightly different. So number two is decide which holidays you're going to promote. So you might be now starting to promote to your early shoppers. We had a guest expert of the week last week in the members group who is a retail expert. She's amazing. If you remember, you can watch back and watch that training from Vicky Powell-Carden. And she said, don't worry too much about thinking about the festive season until after Halloween. Then once Halloween comes, that's it. Hit the ground running with it, because everybody after Halloween starts to think about it. So you've got your early shoppers who are going to be starting to think about things from next week or just about now. You've got Thanksgiving if you've got an American kind of market, or you can, you know, pull into that Black Friday. It's obviously around that if that is an American thing, but we've adopted that over here. So Black Friday is a really good one, thinking about what offers you can do and promotions and things like that. You've got Cyber Monday, which is when the day that most people buy online. I can't remember exactly what the date is. We can check this in the challenge next week and we'll get exactly clear when these exact dates are. Then you've got your December shoppers. So you've got your people that then in December start to panic and go, I need a gift quickly. What am I doing? Men, not being like generalized, but yes, I used to work for Boots. So I know a lot about Christmas shopping, because we used to have Christmas stock out in the summer holidays. We used to do our Christmas merchandising and it was a nightmare. But Christmas Eve, you can guarantee the shop is just full of men with little kids going, what are you going to get your mum? What, there's no Chanel left? Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Like, yeah, we start Christmas in September, it's fine. So yeah, think about how you can help those people who are panic buying, who are late to the party, if you like. So how can you help them? How can you make it easy for them? How can you make it convenient? Then you've got your after Christmas. So it might be that you run a sale, but you've got kind of like New Year stuff coming on as well. Depending, again, you know, if you're looking at the health and beauty market, you're going to have people who are getting ready for Christmas. You're going to have people that have got Christmas parties. You're going to have people that are having Christmas events. Christmas Day is a big thing for lots of people that might go out. Then you've got New Year. That's a big thing for lots of people as well. But then also after that, you've obviously got the New Year sales. And then we've got January, which for the health and fitness industry and for the business market as well is a massive opportunity, because we all know what it's like. Of course, Christmas comes, what is it? January, new start. You know, you've got your new diary, your new planner. This is it. This is my year. This is happening. Fitness, that's it. I'm on a detox. I do it every year. I'm starting early this year. But yeah, you know, everyone does it. So this is your opportunity to really be organised and think, yeah, what am I going to do to hit the ground running, so I don't come back after Christmas and go, oh, right, what am I doing in January? And before you know it, January's been and gone and you've missed that opportunity. So let's get organised for that. Number 3, decide which products you're going to promote. So which products and services are you going to feature for maybe specific holidays? You might have things that you know the female people are going to be buying, you know, for the ladies going to be buying for themselves to get ready for Christmas. You might have opportunities, you know, where you think, right, okay, I'm just going to run, this is going to be leading up to Christmas for the Christmas party season, or this is going to be for the things that the husbands might want to buy the wives, or whatever. Looking and deciding when you're going to be promoting your different products or special offers. So you'll have your Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers, New Year offers, whether you can create bundles. And again, making things easy for people to buy. Can you offer like gift wrapping services, that type of thing? I know lots of you like put nice products together in like little cellophane with some nice wrapping on it and stuff like that. That just helps people. Again, not generalizing, but perhaps husbands again would like that. I'd like that actually. You know, if I'm going to buy a gift and it's already wrapped for busy, you know, people and for mums especially, that's going to really, really help. So how can you add that in? That's going to give lots of extra value. Limited time offers as well. So you could say, you know, if you want to just drive in lots of sales between now and perhaps the start of December, you could say that this is only going to be available, again, just referring back to when I used to work at Boots, and I'm not sure lots of you will know this, but every week leading up to Christmas, they do an offer of the week. And it's only for that week, and it's a really good deal, and the stuff flies off the shelf. So could you do something like that with what you offer? Advent can be a really good opportunity. You could do a countdown to Christmas, and every day you can feature a product or a service. And even if it's not a particularly Christmassy business that you've got, or a festive business that you've got, like for Biz Mums and for what I do, I'm planning to do an Advent where every day through leading up to Christmas to Advent, we're going to be giving away a freebie, a little video, a tip, a gift, or whatever. So you can do something like that. If you're selling a product or a service and you've got lots of different things, you could perhaps say this week or today it's going to be an offer on this. You get 10% off, or you get a freebie, or you get this, or whatever. So think about ways that you can, your products and how you can promote them. Okay, number 4. So when you're starting to do your marketing, start off with marketing to those that who already know you. It can be really easy to be like, right, how can I start finding all these new people? How can I start? I've got to share this message. I've got to start, you know, doing ads and getting all this out there. You've already got lots of people who already know who you are. So start with your mailing list. If you don't have an email list already, now is the best time to start. Don't worry if you're starting without anything. It's fine. You can start something now. You can start talking to people. That's a whole nother training about building an email list, but basically, you know, if you've got something you can offer for free, a special offer, an ebook, a guide, a tip sheet, something of value that people can sign up to, you can then keep in contact with them. If you're doing Christmas events like stalls, Christmas fairs, anything like that, make sure that you've got some way of getting people's contact details, because what we'll find at these events, unless you've got a project that's really easy for people just to buy, people will browse, have a look and go, oh, that's nice, and wander off, and they'll never see you again. So if you could perhaps run a competition so that they give you a card, or they give you their details, and you can enter them into a draw to win or get a discount or whatever it's going to be. You can then market to them throughout the Christmas period, but all through next year, ready for next Christmas. And the more that people get to know you, like you, trust you, and you're in their mind, and that you're sending them out valuable information each month or however frequently you're going to be doing it, when it comes to then promoting stuff, you've got that there. So just keep going, keep on growing your list. If you haven't started one yet, you can, and if you've got one, keep going. So let your list know, let your email know, people on your email list know what promotions you've got coming up. You could give them a sneak peek. So if you know, like, right, you've planned out your promotions, Black Friday, I'm going to be doing this, Cyber Monday, I'm going to be doing this, and you can say, you're my VIP, you know, special people. I'm going to give you this first heads up of what's happening, so you can be ready on that day, sat with your computer, ready to order. You could do special offers just for them. And again, that's another good reason for people to stay and for people to open your emails and to want to be like, oh, I better open their emails because I know there might be something good in there. So that's something to start if you haven't, or a few ideas on that. Okay, number 5 is to seek out publicity. So send out some press releases about what you're going. If you're going to be doing events, that type of thing, let people know what you're up to. Let people know if you've got some sort of special promotion going on, or you've got a product that's got some special interest. Create a story around what you're doing. The press are always looking for interesting stories. They're always wanting to celebrate women in business doing amazing things, and you'd be surprised how much press you can get in there just by sharing out what you're up to. So it could be that you're collaborating with somebody else and you're doing an event, or you've got a new product that you're launching and it's really special for whatever reason. Look for opportunities. Look for things that are topical at the time. Twitter's amazing for this. You can follow journalists and stuff on Twitter, and they might say, we're looking to speak to mums who are running businesses and they've got some sort of Christmas thing going on, or there's something going on, or a special toy or a fad or a phase or whatever's going on. Look out for opportunities there that you could get some publicity through that. Okay, number 6, talk to the new media. So the new media is online. So your bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers, doing guest posts, interviews, whatever, just ways, again, for you to get yourself out there. So we were always looking for people to do guest posts on the BizMums website. If you're a BizMums member, you can get your featured article posted on the website too. So if you haven't sent that in yet, make sure that you've got that sent in, and we can do it on there as well. But again, people are always, if you follow people on specific blogs, podcasts, YouTube channels, again, people are looking for content. I'm always looking for content. So if you've got something valuable to share that you want to share with the BizMums, we're always looking for people to interview for the Inspirational Mum series, or for the franchise series, or for the Guest Expert of the Week series, or the featured members. Loads of opportunities with BizMums. So just get in touch, but also other avenues as well. So have a look, and this is where your collaborations and joint ventures can really, really come into play. The more you can be visible and the more you can tap into other people's networks, it's just the more people that are going to know about you and what you do. And then when you filter it in with a system, which is leading them into your email list, you can keep marketing them, then it all just flows really, really nicely. Okay, so finally, number 7 is your social media. So promoting what you're doing on your social media is going to make a massive difference to what you're doing over the festive period. So choosing your favorite social networks. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like you've got to do everything. You don't have to be tweeting, Instagramming, Snapchatting, Facebooking, LinkedIn, Pinteresting and everything like that, because that just makes my head go, Pick one, do it well. Then if you've got time and you can and you want to, and your ideal customer are there, then look at other ones as well. You can repurpose content, and in the challenge next week, we will go over automation and how you can actually sit down 1 week in the next couple of weeks and just plan it all in and schedule it all out so that you can automate sort of 75-80% of it. Things like, there's only like Instagram you can't, but Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these you can schedule stuff. So if you get yourself into a nice routine and you repurposing stuff and switching it all around, it can become it's a lot easier to do. But posting regularly, helpful content mixed in with your promotions. You can use Canva. It's a really free tool to help you create your really good social media images. And again, just remembering that social media is social. So people want to know what you're up to. So just talk to them like you would be talking to your family or friends on, this is what we're up to. We're at this Christmas fair. We've got this special offer. We've got this new product. This is really exciting. How are you getting on with your shopping? How can I help you? Who are you looking to buy a gift for that you're stuck with? Speak to people, ask them. In the BizMums, we've got the BizMums shopping group. So you can post stuff in there again. But, my top tip again, like I said right at the start for that is just to make it really easy for people to buy and to know who they can buy your gifts and items for. Make sure when you're posting your stuff on social media as well, if it's on your page, make sure that it's got a really clear link to where they can buy it from as well, and the price. The easier you make it for people, the better. And that's just going to really help. Otherwise, there's nothing worse. I think Vicky covered this as well in her live that she did last week, where you look and you see something that you really like, and then you're like, how can I buy this? I can't find it. I can't find a link. I can't find the price. I really want it, but there's just no way for me to buy it. And then you just go away and you look for it somewhere else. So those are 7 top tips. So just to wrap it up, the holidays can be your biggest season of sales. So start planning now, and you can enjoy the holidays when they get here. You won't be scrapping around and worrying about doing your marketing as well, because we'll have it all organised. Make it fun, keep it simple. Next week, like I said, we are going to be doing the Bismum's Festive Marketing Challenge. So if you go to facebook.com/groups/Bismum's Festive Marketing Challenge, bit of a mouthful, but if you search, I think if you just search, and I'll post it everywhere in the event for this, and I'll send it out in an email as well. So day 1, we are going to be getting clear on your ideal customer or customers. So breaking this down, who's it going to be for the next 2 weeks? Who's it going to be for the next 2 weeks after that? Who's it going to be next for the 2 weeks after that? If that's what you want to do for your Christmas, your festive plan. Decide on which holidays you're going to promote. So are you going to be focusing on the new year because that's where your biggest opportunity is? Or is it going to be, are you focusing on gifts? So it's going to be the Black Friday. Are you going to be focusing on husbands? So it's going to be late in December. Day 3 is going to be looking at getting clear on which products and services you're going to promote. That can be really important as well. If you've got lots of different products, understanding which ones are going to be the best, rather than trying to spread yourself too thinly and everyone going, I'm not quite sure. If you can say, right, yeah, this is what I'm going to be promoting, and get clear on that, that's going to really help too. Day 4, then we're going to put together your plan. So we're going to put it all together. You're going to know exactly what you're going to be promoting, when, and who to, and exactly how that's going to happen. And then on day 5, we're going to be looking at automating and outsourcing some of your marketing as well. So how you're going to automate it, and also, outsourcing it could be an opportunity as well, because if you are spending time on social media and that type of thing when actually you could be making products or events, selling and doing all that stuff, then it could be worth it. You can outsource, and it doesn't have to be very expensive. So we're going to be looking at opportunities for that as well. So if anyone has any questions, if they'd like to pop them in the chat. And I think that's the end of my slide. Yes, stop sharing a minute. I can't see the chat now. Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. Is it working? But like I said, we're going to be going through all of this in a lot more detail throughout the challenge next week anyway. There is, if you remember, you can get the Ideal Customer Workbook in the Academy. We've also got the social media marketing plan in the Academy as well, if you haven't done that already, and that's really useful to do if you haven't already got that sorted. If no one's got any questions, then I will pop off, and like I said, we'll be in that group all next week anyway, and throughout the festive period, helping you all with that. So if you've got any questions, then you can pop it in there. If you're watching the recording, come across to the group and find out what's going on in there. And if anyone's got any more questions and they want to message me, then just send me a message on Facebook, and I'd more than love to have a chat with you. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you found that useful, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye.